Sports cars are an essential luxury of the rich and famous. But as technology improves, the price of these amazing machines rises astronomically. Some of these incredible vehicles are worth more than a mansion. Today, we're looking at the most expensive cars in the world. The first car in our countdown is a Ferrari with a remarkable price tag of $3 million, making it the 10th most expensive car in the world. In reality, it is a show car designed by Pininfarina in collaboration with Ferrari. They also work with Romeo, Alfa, Peugeot, Fiat, and Maserati. Production began in 2013 and it has been a hit ever since. Allegedly, only 6 models have been produced in total, and they always sell out immediately. The car can race from 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds and is loosely based on the Ferrari 458 Spider. The open-top body is designed with calculations and tests in the wind tunnel of Grugliasco to optimize aerodynamic performance. With only 6 in existence, the Pininfarina Sergio is truly unique. Aston Martin is a British brand with a reputation for elegant design and over-the-top performance. The 2020 Valkyrie is a natural progression for the brand, showcasing all the things that made the company famous in the first place. With a price tag of $3.2 million, buyers expect nothing short of excellence. The sports car is a product of collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing to develop a track-oriented car entirely usable and enjoyable as a road car. To date, only 150 have been produced. The exterior of the car is extremely aerodynamic for a sports car with an extensively open underfloor that works on the principle of the Venturi effect that can fit an entire person and is capable of producing 4,000 pounds of downforce at high speed. Gaps on top of the car and a large front splitter aid in generating downforce. The wheels are also designed to manage the airflow and be as light as possible at the same time. This hypercar is barely street legal, meaning that it's incredibly fun to drive. The Bugatti Veyron was a game-changer in the world of luxury cars. The supersport version of the Veyron is recognized by Guinness World Records as the fastest street-legal production car in the world, with a top speed of 267 miles per hour. The Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse was the fastest roadster in the world, reaching an average top speed of 254.04 miles per hour. Since its launch in 2005, the Bugatti Veyron has been regarded as a supercar of superlative quality. It was a real challenge for developers to fulfill the specifications that the new supercar was supposed to meet: over 1,000 horsepower, a top speed of over 400 kilometers per hour, and the ability to accelerate from 0 to 100 in under 3 seconds. But the 2020 version promises to improve on this already legendary model. The newest version will cost approximately $3.3 million for a single model. Because of its ridiculous speeds, many systems and parts had to be developed from scratch to properly serve the Veyron. It also features one of the fastest gearboxes in the world, a powerful braking system, and aerodynamics specifically built for top speeds. At $3.4 million, the Lykan Hypersport is the 7th most expensive car in the world. This car is manufactured by W Motors, which is a collaboration between designers from Lebanon, United Arab Emirates, and Italy. Built to be the very first Arabian supercar, the Lykan Hypersport had an impressive debut in the world of hypercars. Back in 2014, it was featured in The Fast and the Furious, which helped to raise its international profile. The interior of the Lykan Hypersport has a gold-stitched surface. The supercar features an interactive holographic display that gives the driver and passengers full interaction with multimedia interfaces. If you're fortunate enough to purchase any of the 7 Hypersports produced, you'll receive a designer watch and a 24/7 concierge service as well. However, its virtues go beyond its glitter. A 750 horsepower engine allows the Lykan Hypersport to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. Featuring a top speed of 245 miles per hour, the Lykan Hypersport can truly allow you to experience speed straight from the silver screen while seated in one of the most luxurious cabins in the auto industry. Lamborghini is one of Italy's most renowned car manufacturers. Their Veneno Roadster is an extremely popular model. In fact, the 2021 edition, of which only 19 were produced, is already sold out. Considering the car costs $4.5 million, this is an impressive feat. With a maximum output of 750 horsepower, the Veneno Roadster accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds, and top speeds stand at 221 miles per hour. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster is driven by a 12-cylinder engine with a displacement of 6.5 litres and is equipped with the extremely fast-shifting ISR transmission with 5 modes, permanent all-wheel drive, and a racing chassis with push-rod suspension. The entire design of the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster has been laid out for perfect airflow and downforce. The front end works as a large aerodynamic wing. The visual division of the rear fenders from the car body is a reference to the world of racing cars and optimizes the aerodynamic flow. The smooth underbody transitions into a substantial diffuser, framing the 4 sizable exhaust pipes divided by a splitter. Large openings serve to ventilate the engine bay and direct airflow to the rear wing. The car is truly a work of art. Koenigsegg is the foremost Swedish sports car manufacturer. Though they are not as well known as Mercedes or Bugatti, they make amazing cars with price tags to match. The newest CCXR Trevita costs a whopping $4.8 million. The original CCX model was released in 2006, but the company has only been improving its design since then. The CCXR is a more environmentally friendly version of the CCX, powered by the same engine but converted to use E85 and E100 ethanol fuel. Trevita is a Swedish abbreviation that translates into 3 whites. The Koenigsegg visible carbon weave bodywork is renowned around the globe for its uniqueness and perfection. Prior to the Trevita, car manufacturers only had access to traditional black carbon fibers. Koenigsegg developed a unique coated fiber solution for the Trevita program that transformed the fibers from black to a sparkling silvery white. The Trevita is one of the fastest rides on the planet, reaching speeds of 254 miles per hour. And only 2 were ever made. In fact, one was snapped up by legendary boxer Floyd Mayweather. Due to the extreme complexity of turning this darker carbon into a silvery white, they elected to only build 2 and make the 2 that exist even more collectible, says Kirk Fichter, curator of Ashcrest Collection, a privately held collection of cars including a variety of limited production exotic models. The second Bugatti on our countdown, the Divo, is priced at $5.8 million. The Bugatti Divo was designed in 2019 and the first deliveries began in 2020. Many people have compared the Divo to the Chiron. The car is 8 seconds quicker than the Chiron around the Nardo test track, according to the manufacturer, and generates 1,005 pounds of downforce at top speed, 198 pounds more than the Chiron. The top speed is, however, reduced to 236 miles per hour, owing to the extra drag produced by the aerodynamic elements and due to excessive pressure on the tyres resulting from a lower ride height. The car is named after French racing driver Albert Divo, who piloted Bugatti cars to victory numerous times during the 1920s and won the Targa Florio race twice. Bugatti only built 40 of these cars, and all have been sold upon release. The Divo marks a milestone in Bugatti's history spanning over 110 years. The Divo will now enter our history books alongside the cutting-edge Veyron and Chiron hypersports cars, Stefan Winkelmann, president of Bugatti, said. The Maybach Accelero is another one-off hypercar. Produced by German auto titan Mercedes-Benz, it sells for a cool $8 million. Unveiled in Berlin back in 2005, Mercedes has never produced another model. According to Top Gear, the vehicle was purchased by rapper Birdman in 2011, and it was also used in a Jay-Z music video. No one is certain who the current owner is. The car weighs 3 tons. The twin-turbo has a 12-cylinder, 700-horsepower engine. This powerful engine consumes 8 litres of gasoline in 2 kilometres. The Accelero was commissioned by Fulda, a German subsidiary of Goodyear, to test their new Carrot Accelero tyre range. The Accelero was the second vehicle to serve as a one-off show car for Fulda's high-performance tyre range, the first being the Gambala Extremo in 1996. In collaboration with Maybach, the initial design of the Accelero was to be influenced by the Maybach SW38 and built on the platform of the Maybach 57. Another important design stipulation from Fulda was that the car should be able to reach speeds in excess of 217 miles per hour, so that the physical limits of the Accelero tyres could be tested. Coming in at $12.8 million, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail is the second most expensive car of 2020. At the time of its May 2017 debut at the yearly Concorso di Eleganza Villa d'Este event, it was the most expensive new automobile in the world, though it has since been surpassed. At the time, it was a one-off creation for a specific client with very deep pockets, but the company recently applied for a patent, which motorheads are taking as a sign that the Sweptail will begin wider production. The Sweptail name and design design reference swept-tail Rolls-Royce designs from the 1920s. The car, which appears to be based on the now-defunct Phantom Coupe, features a fastback roof that ends in a pointed tail, a design flourish rarely seen today. Virtually all that roof is covered in glass, which should make for quite a view, but also ensures the air conditioning will be running on full blast on sunny days. At the front, the swept-tail features a massive grille, the largest on any modern Rolls, according to the company. It was milled from a solid chunk of aluminum and hand-polished to a mirror finish. The rest of the front fascia is framed in a brushed aluminum ring, further emphasizing its considerable width. Bugatti is known for its elegant cars and jaw-dropping price tags, but Bugatti's newest vehicle is by far their most expensive yet. With an unbelievable price tag of $18.7 million, the La Voiture Noire is changing the game for luxury cars. According to Bugatti headquarters, they will only produce 2 cars a year and they won't be available for another 2.5 years. The world's most expensive new car debuted at Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance in Monterey, California in 2019. The design was inspired by the Type 57 SC Atlantic, one of the most prized cars among collectors. The original was produced in 1934 by Jean Bugatti and only 4 were made, of which 3 are still known to exist. The car has 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-foot of torque that propels it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. It has a quad-turbo W16 engine with a top speed of 261 miles per hour. Allegedly, one was purchased by Portuguese soccer superstar Cristiano Ronaldo. The auto enthusiast will add it to his already impressive fleet of high-end cars.